Alright, Ruthless Creatures got usurped by Savage Hearts, which is book 3 in JT Geisinger's Queens and Monsters series. It was so good. So fucking good. Once again, I listened to the audiobook version of this and nearly combusted when I heard Mal's voice for the first time. I mean, this voice actor is just so fucking excellent. Ugh. Savage Hearts features our FMC Riley, who is the sister to Sloane, who if you've read this series before, you would know, is in book 2, and she winds up getting with the Irish mob boss Declan. Now, Sloane ends up calling Riley. The two have sort of been estranged for a while now, and she wants to get her over to her place so they can sort of reconnect, and she does this under the guise of saying that she's engaged to Declan. However, you know, we find out that Sloane actually lied. She hasn't quite said yes yet. So Riley ends up going to Bermuda, of all places. She meets Declan. She also gets to meet Declan's second in command, who is Spider. Real name is Homer. We love Spider. He is such a sweet character. Now, whilst Riley is in Bermuda, we also get to meet the real MMC of the novel, and that is Mal, and he is part of the Russian mob. The reason he is here is to enact revenge against Declan, who murdered his brother in book 2 of the series. But when Mal is hunched down and scoping Declan out with his sniper rifle, he sees Riley instead, and he becomes intrigued, and he actually thinks that she is a sex worker who is sort of not being held against her will, but isn't exactly super enthused to be in her current situation. And he goes all like gross white knighty kind of, which I didn't love. I didn't love that part of the novel, but he goes into it thinking that he's going to rescue her. And then it all kind of goes to shit when he finds out that she is actually the soon-to-be sister-in-law to his arch nemesis Declan. The novel then goes down a very different path of the characters then trying to hide Riley in a safe house, but no one can hide from Mal. He is essentially the Russian boogeyman. And without spoiling too much, you know, eventually a kidnapping happens, and there's a whole lot of forced proximity tropes going on, and it is very much the sort of enemies to lovers trope as well. So it was just like this perfect melting pot of tropes, and I fucking loved it. It was a sexy novel, it was compelling, it is my favourite of the series that I've read so far. Honestly, the romance between Mal and Riley, like the fucking tension. I think JT Geissinger is really consistent in the tension that she builds between her characters. But for me, book 3 was like just the ultimate like cherry on top when it came to that out of these 3 novels. It was so fucking excellent. I instantly downloaded the audiobook for book 4. It is about Spider. It is an arranged marriage trope, but actually the love interest is the sister to the person that he has the marriage contract with. And I just cannot wait to listen to it. The Irish accent, oh my god, so fucking good.